Right guys, it's Nick here and this is Crap Cinema Central, and today I'm going to be reviewing Repo Jake. Repo Jake is a 1990 action comedy thriller, low budget shitefest, starring Mr. Grizzly fucking Adams himself, Dan Haggerty. Awesome beard. This, as like I said, this is a real low budget video release, shot on video, and the premise is Jake moves from Minnesota to LA to repo some cars, because there's good money in LA repoing cars apparently. So he can, in order to earn some money so he can pay his debts off back in Minnesota, so he keeps his land from getting repoed. He arrives in LA. As the film starts, he arrives in LA, gets off the bus, walks down the road, and a young woman gets mugged. He chases the mugger into a laundrette, beats the crap out of him in proper fake fighting style, proper like sort of stage punches, like boo, boo. Cheesy as it gets, throws him through two windows, and then asks the guy if he's alright. Next he starts his job, which is for a repo company, and you've got a real colourful bunch of people working, repoing the cars. You've got, and you know, it's real sort of cliched bunch of people working in the repo shop.
Stay paid. I take your car for your cash.
Jake then goes to repo a car that someone else having trouble repoing, so he turns up there, and basically a guy's just doing circles around him. Jake then jumps on the bonnet of the car, and every time there's a car chase in this movie, they do a simple trick of speeding the video up, which ends up making it look like an episode of Benny Hill, which is quite amusing. The music is real sort of like copyright free elevator music if you like, real, you know, just horrid but also awesome because it adds to the whole feel and the time of the movie. I think if I'd watched this movie when it came out, I would have probably thought it was a pile of shit, but years later, now, you know, I appreciate this sort of stuff. It's awesome. So that's the basic gist. He works for this repo company, earning money to pay back, you know, money he owes to save his land. Meantime, there's a 2-bit gangster who owes money to a big-time gangster, and he's trying to work out scams. They're also trying to repo his car, and his thugs beat upon the repo men. It has random bits of nudity just spliced in, really. There's one scene where one of the repo men goes to repo a motorhome and ends up shagging the bird there, and she gets naked. The 2-bit crook is trying to make porn. He also runs whores, and there's a couple of sequences where they're trying to make a porn movie. That no real need to be in the plot, to be honest, but they're there, you know, just to get some tits in it, I suppose. So win.
Work your way down to her breast. That's it, that's good, that's real good. Jessica, accent your ass just a little bit. Stick it.
Some of the guys in the repo shop have built a car that they're going to race in a banger race called Slam Track. Unfortunately, one of the repo men gets hurt via this 2-bit crook, and turns out that Jake used to be a race car driver, so he gets the job of racing Slam Track. It's your stereotypical straight-to-video 90s cheese fest. The trailer does the rounds on YouTube, and I must admit the trailer does make the film look a lot more awesome than it actually is. It isn't the greatest shit fest in the world, but it's still one definitely worth checking out. It's directed by a guy called Joseph MERHI. MERHI. I don't know, Joseph MERHI. This guy's produced fucking shitloads of straight-to-video movies and directed quite a few straight-to-video movies throughout the 80s and 90s. And he's even produced, I did look him up on IMDb, but I forgot to take notes. But he has actually produced some relatively mainstream movies that you would have heard of as well. The love interest in it is diabolical, but she's great at the same time. She can't act for shit. You don't know what she's doing with someone as awesome as Grizzly fucking Adams. And there's a scene where the villains tie her up and basically like put a noose around her neck, and her facial expressions in that scene are some of the best acting I've ever seen. All in all, Repo Jake, you can pick this up for about £1 at Pound Shop. If you like shit action fests, then I recommend it. It really is a nice, charming little shot on video gem from the early 90s. It's highly worth sorting out if you're into this sort of stuff. You know, it's definitely not one of my favourite pieces of shit I've watched in recent years, and it's not as cult as some of the other titles, but I'd definitely give it another watch, and I'd definitely recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Jake, Dan Haggerty's character Jake, has got a lot. He's a nice guy. You know, he is just Dan Haggerty. I mean, as someone who's an enthusiast of beards like myself, you see some fucking dude kicking ass with a beard, taking people's cars, you're gonna like it. The guy repossesses a fucking helicopter in it at one point, and I thought that was genius. Like, yeah, he repos a helicopter. He can fly a fucking helicopter, you know. It's a lot of fun, and definitely worth checking out if you're into this kind of thing. I say it is a bit random in places, but then that's what we like, and it is mega low budget, but definitely worth checking out. So yeah, that's been my first review for Crap Cinema Central. There's going to be some more reviews with some different faces cropping up over the next week or so. Still looking for more reviewers, so if you're into bad movies and you want to be part of the channel, give us a shout, and we'll see if we can sort you out a spot. So anyway guys, that's Repo Jake, I'm Dyslexic Nick, and I'll see you soon. Bye.